Okay, so as you can see, those are the engines I picked up. I kind of went over them just quickly, not touching them or anything. Any engine that's red has been painted, so it's kind of hard to say with a brush. So this one here looks like the gas tank maybe only. I don't know if the rest of it was painted. Kind of looks like it. Everything's pretty much coated. Uh, the Clinton A490 here, I already got offered 125 bucks for it the way it sits. I actually had a couple of those engines before. One was on a go-kart, and one was made into a chainsaw with probably about a 20-inch blade. So I guess they couldn't sell enough of them as go-kart engines and just miscellaneous universal engines that they actually made some into chainsaws. It was a beast of a chainsaw, but I ended up selling that years and years ago. And this one here is just a two-stroke engine. It has a weird-ass base on it, so not sure if that was an old boat motor, air-cooled boat motor, not too sure. Anyway, like I said, all these were painted. This one here is covered with oil on the top, not too sure why. I'm going to limit myself to how much I bring back. I'm bringing this empty container here. So it's a pretty big-ass container. So that's going to be all spare parts. And I'm going to take a couple complete engines, whatever else. It's only about 8:15 or so right now. And it's beautiful out. You can see here. Very nice out, nice and sunny. So, anyway, I'll start the video again once I get back. Sweet. Okay, so here's the latest pile of junk that I brought back. As you can tell, tons and tons of big-ass old carburetors from old 10 horses and crap like that. It's a pretty deep pile. A couple random engines. Got a couple text messages coming in. Old chainsaw. Tons and tons of old round gas tanks. There's probably about 10 of them in here. See one there. Breather. Bunch of old 10 horsepower parts. Another little gas tank. You can see there's another one under there. And all of this came off, I believe, a Honda generator. I'm not sure if I'm right or wrong about that. So it's one of the ones that you crank up and then you push it in and it's spring loaded. So I have seen these before. Kind of a neat setup. Kind of looks like a Tecumseh kind of mechanism. Big ass Briggs & Stratton gas tank. I even have the mounts for it in here somewhere. You can see what I mean about other gas tanks everywhere. So tons and tons of parts in here. Don't know what that's off of, but it's kind of unique looking. Lots of Briggs & Stratton 5-horse gas tanks. See, there's one there. There's another one right there with the carburetor. Another gas tank down there. A couple random things. So get more of a picture of this once I get it all unloaded and kind of sorted out. Sweet. Okay, so this looks like an old Briggs 5-horse. For some reason the rod is on the outside of the engine. Old lawn boy. Looks very dirty and scored up the piston. You see right there, it's probably shot. This one here was in a fire. It's kind of hard to show up in my video, but carburetor's most likely okay, and that's probably about it. So this one here is a 4 horsepower, or a 3 point, maybe a 3 horsepower. Briggs has the older style carburetor, which I like. This one here was a Clinton 2-horse. See right there. Briggs & Stratton, maybe 2-horse. Tecumseh 10-horse cover with the heavy-duty aluminum shroud. This one here is a 5-horse Tecumseh, I'm sure of it. I actually had one of these on a go-kart at one time. Super sweet engine. Chainsaw. Don't know who makes it yet. I never looked at it. And of course, you've seen the big thing of carburetors. Some Iron Horse chunks. And of course, I showed you what was in the bin. So, Coca-Cola crate. which I bringing back to him. I told him I'd give that back to him. He wants to hang on to them. So there's so much more there, but I just took what was old. I shouldn't have took the Tecumseh. It's kind of useless, but hey, whatever. Kind of trying to stay away from them, kind of sticking with Briggs and Strathons lately, and Kohlers and stuff like that. But anyway, once I get this all organized, I'll start listing the parts up on eBay and stuff like that. Anyone needs parts, you can always let me know, and I'll give you a kind of a buy it now price before it hits eBay. So bad thing is, it might be a month or two before I start listing, because I gotta go through everything, mark it down, take pictures, clean it, check for broken parts. It could be a long time, and some of these won't even go on eBay, so some of them are just more going to be just thrown away after I go through them. So anyway, just kind of thought I'd make a little bit of an update video showing what else I picked up, because those engines, of course, over here is just the good stuff that I took the first day. Now, he was telling me there was a bunch of other engines, but they got stolen because he had some people helping him move, and they helped themselves to some pretty good bigger engines. So, and a couple bolt motors that were from the 50s, so that kind of sucks. But hey, whatever. I got quite a bit of stuff. And I got it for an okay price. I'm not going to say the best price, but I got it for a price where I'll be able to make a pretty good markup still. So, of course, a lot of work involved to part these out. These ones might not be parted out. The two-stroke at the end right there, that one there, I'm going to try to figure out what it is and sell it complete. And the rest of them I'm most likely going to part out. The Clinton two-stroke here at A490 I'll probably sell complete. So I'm not too sure yet. And that chainsaw I might play around with, see if I can get some fire out of it. You know, it looks pretty well complete. Anyway, that's the end of this, and keep an eye on my channel and see what I do with all this junk. So, and of course I got to still repaint the tank on that one there that I redid. So, damn it, that pisses me off. Sweet. Beer break. Got to have one of these before I go in. And it's 9:30 or 9:45, so I was only gone for an hour, so I didn't really want to. The mosquitoes were too bad to actually start picking through everything, so anyway, that's the way I'm going to leave this.